Good afternoon, one and all. We are Team 4. Today, our topic is group discussion. So, our topic is going to be the effects that are falling on the climate based on the corporate world. So, for now, we have to see two words here: the climate, the word climate, and the word corporate. Climate refers to the environmental changes, and corporate refers to the world now which we are in the. So first of all, climate is nowadays a lot changing. In the recent times, only near Visakhapatnam, the beach went 400 meters backwards, and so we can now see the impact of corporate on this. So corporate plays a major role in which industries are releasing smoke to the environment. They are leaving the waste into seas, lakes, and they are making them toxic. Even the day by day the glaciers are melting and the water level is increasing on the oceans. This will happen. The day will come very soon that we will be drowned. So
Yes, I agree with you. The now we are facing a lot of problems regarding global warming. Our environment was changing very fast due to this global warming, and we are all aware about the greenhouse effect. It means whenever the heat into the earth, and the heat doesn't goes to the outside to the earth. This causes to greenhouse effect. The main problem was facing this greenhouse effect is ozone layer depletion. Whenever we use AC and refrigerators, the gas released by the ACs and refrigerators was CFC and HFC. These gases are depleting the ozone layer, and the ozone layer was breaking, and holes are formed in the ozone layer. The sunrays which was harm to our earth was entering into the ozone depletion layer, and they didn't go back into the earth surface.
yeah, I agree with it. Nowadays we are even facing high temperatures during our summers. Not only summers, in the winters also we are feeling like summers. It is I think it is because of due to global warming. And the nowadays even skin burns also we can observe when we are outsides.
In order to build new corporate buildings, the entire forest is being cut down by people, and we must notice that a corporate building is not a very small thing. It takes a lot of land, which means a lot of forest cut down too. Forests are very good resource of good amount of air, the oxygen that people do need, the living animals do need. But due to the foundation of the corporate buildings, people are not getting such amount of oxygen, which may result in many respiratory problems.
I can keep this point. Due to these corporate buildings, so many of them are getting shelter, and climatic changes also seen in this. So that birds also disappearing. They are facing the issues. Climatic change may also lead to depletion of the ozone layer.
Yes, I agree with this Sushmita's point. And now also many private industries are immersed in our society with evolution of harmful gases into the air leads to effect of climate change. And also we are using more plastic in our areas. So don't use plastic.
Climate change depends on the corporate responsibility because there are so many companies using plastic. Plastic are not to the health. The consumer demands us to buying a eco-friendly, taking like paper bottles. This
taking steps of address climate change to the companies and losses they and fines.
I want to conclude that corporate world is very essential to our day-to-day life, because nowadays the technology is increasing day by day, and I want to conclude that technology and in cooperative world is very essential. Whenever we use plastic or only we use only plastic whenever it is essential for that. For unnecessary things we want to reduce the usage of plastic. And the corporate company and is to be constructed. The trees may be cut in a cut in a huge manner, but after that uh, we want to place extra trees in the somewhere, and we want to develop the forests as well. As it will increases the it will decreases the pollution, and it will help to in a good environment. Thank you.
No. My God. Come on.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. We are from Team 4 and our group discussion topic is climate change and corporate responsibility. Now, here we are going to discuss about how the climate change is affecting the whole world. It is the major issue in the present and also in the future. It leads to extreme weather conditions and also more biodiversity. For this, everyone is responsible, not only the government. We need to take care of Earth so that we would be very healthy and sustainable in the future.
And how it is affecting the climate. The company, the industries and companies releases more toxic gases and toxic waste materials, which leads to uh, more health effects and affecting in more diseases, and it leads to migration in people and releases greenhouse gases like methane, and it affects to global warming. And many companies are especially energy transportations and energy manufacturing are there using to transportation operations for releasing fuel gases and oils releases a carbon dioxide. It warms to the greenhouses gases, and many companies are a lot of reduces the waste, and the waste will releases on the sea, and many companies are for the spaces to deforesting the forests, and many trees are cut down and also release.
Yes, I agree with all points. But climate change due to responsibility of but the government encourage the corporative in hope manner.
It is not only the government responsibility, it is also our society responsibility. We have to use sustainable products which not harmful for the climate, and we have to implement some laws regarding to the climatic changes with which responsible the to responsible the climate changes.
And also government rules are the strict for the companies, how much energy will uses and how much chemicals are used in the industries, and also strict rules in every for the taxes, and also um, a report to submit for the government, and also use.
Mostly these climatic changes are occurred due to the releases which are released by companies and industries, and these all affects to human life and aquatic life so much. It affects to economic cycle ecosystem.
Recently, we are all seeing some climatic changes like Vijayawada floods and Kerala landslidings and some other also. We have to reduce the uh, chemicals to stop the change in climate.
Okay, you are all say government is the most responsible for climatic change. But who is the government? We are the government. So we are the responsibility for climatic change.
So finally, while concluding, we are all responsible for the climatic changes on the earth. Not only the government, every citizen is responsible for the change. Our increasing luxuries are the main cause of all these climatic changes. So firstly, we need to be careful. We need to decrease our luxuries like using public transportation, reforestation. These all could help in a bright future for the earth. Thank you.
everyone. We are from CSSE. Good afternoon, everyone. We are from CSSE. Today, we are here to discuss group discussion about climate change and corporate response. In nowadays, climate was changed rapidly because of corporate sector and due to increase of vehicles, industries, etc.
And they are also illegally constructing some buildings and some um, corporations on rivers, on ponds, everything, so that it is so loose that even a minor earthquake is having it.
So some of the companies are releasing some toxic chemicals. By releasing the chemicals, it affects our human health. Like it, we get some of the respiratory problems, and it impacts on our mental health, like stress and anxiety, and it will increase the death rate also, and it will damage the some of the infrastructures like dams, roads, etc. And next of all, by releasing the toxic chemicals, people are migrate from one place to another place, and they economically economically they lost their properties and assets, and it will raise some of the sea levels, and it will melt some polar regions, like it will melt glaciers, and will affect whole climate conditions.
Nowadays, companies and industries are affecting climatic changes. Firstly, uh, corporate contribution to climate change, such as greenhouse gas emissions, and transportation and manufacturing, we are using carbon gases, and etc. And also environmental degradation, and industries are constructed in forests, and they are releasing some chemical gases, so that the environmental is degrading, and completely trees are not there, oxygen levels are reducing. And also we have uh, corporate responsibilities, such as sustainability practices. We have companies should have to renewable energies should have to uh, produce renewable energies, and also reduce the use of carbon footprints, such etc.
The four major effects on climate change is: first one is carbon emission. So many companies and offices are releasing the greenhouse gases like as CO2. It is harmful to humans and changes the climate. And the second one is deforestation. Companies are increasing their capability. They are deforesting are creating. And the third one is plastic usage. All the companies are using the plastic, and they maintain the product in the plastic covers, and it serves as a plastics. It is also harmful to human users.
Yeah, I agree that by doing deforestation, means cutting the trees, it will changes our climate conditions. In nowadays, by doing these human activities, the nature will could not support in season wise. Rains are not falls in rainy days, and it will rains are come on summer. So by decreasing the human activities, climate will support, and we are also having healthy
Not
nature.
only doing that, they are also illegally digging petroleum and so many oils. After mining those oils, they are not covering it properly, so that it's polluting its surroundings, and no plants and animals can survive it. And they are also releasing pollutions without filtering it into earth, and they are also releasing it into water, so and air, so that the surrounding people can't live there, and they are migrating from there.
Mainly ESG criteria means economic, social, and government. Many of the investors are mainly interested to invest in companies to construct, but no one can think that the cons of the when the industries were releases gases. And also main role is And innovation and technologies, mainly green technologies. Green technologies means companies should reduce carbon footprints, and also they should produce renewable energies, and also um, oxygen levels are not oxygen levels are
And so many activists like NGOs are fighting for this and fighting against these corporations to protect the environment. And I really think we should help them. And conclusion is,
Planted trees.
should plant trees, and the corporations, because of corporation there is so much effect on environment, and we really should support the environment, and we should start afforestation rather than deforestation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.